Hey guys, Giggity DFS come back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be breaking down the ESL Csgo slate for tomorrow, for 9/4, September 4th, 2020. We got a 4-game slate including Navi and Ents, OG and Big, EG and 100 Thieves, and then Heroic and Ago. And it should be a pretty solid slate again. Most of these games are pretty close. Before we jump into the slate and into yesterday and into everything, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, like the videos, comment, do all that fun stuff, and let's get to the meat of the video. Before we jump into the odds and everything from today, for tomorrow, let's look at yesterday. Yesterday I did play a 2-2-2 with G22, which they won. Yeah, they swept, which was nice. I had a Complexity 2, which was good, and then I had Fnatic. They didn't score as well as I wanted to. I needed to get to, we'll go ahead and look at the best lineup of the day. 552 points. They won by 27 points. Wow. They had Poison as their captain. Solid. 156 points. He was the best player yesterday. They had also Blame F, who was meh, and Obo. And they also had Magix, who was, they did a pretty much game stack. And then they got to Kusta and Benton. Benton with 112 points. Needed him. Wow. Oh, that was yesterday's slate. We'll go ahead. Sticksman 79. Congrats. 10 grand richer. Go ahead and look at tomorrow's slate, and we'll go ahead and look at the betting odds because they're going to help us dictate who people are going to be betting on, what people are going to be going for, and just where we can try to find the leverage. We got Navi and Ents at a -160 +120. Really like that game. Overall, really do. Big and OG, another solid one. And then you got the Heroic and Ago, whatever. 400 and -400, -265. Oh, -200 +150 for the other one. And then you got the NA game, EG and 100 Thieves, -325 for EG, and 100 Thieves are +235. Let's go ahead and jump into the individual players. We'll go ahead and look at Flex. $9,800 for Simple. Yeah, I'm not going after him. Shocker. Searson is the next. Simple is the most expensive player on the slate by $800. That says a lot. I'm fading him. I always do. If he has a great game, my lineup's dead. Whatever. If he has a horrible day and he's 60% owned, I'm part of the 40% that doesn't have him, and I'm in the clear. That's just the way I look at it. And then Electronic and Perfecto are also two at 78 and 64 are going to be solid plays. But I'm favoring more of the Ents. I don't like betting Navi. They have been very inconsistent. They have been struggling lately. They did have a nice 2-0 against who did they 2-0 earlier? Godsent, I believe. I believe they 2-0'd Godsent. Yep. But they just have not been playing that well lately. Well, Simple got 100 points, but they just haven't played as well as they should. And I don't think that's going. I think that's going to continue into tomorrow because I do like Ents. Alu was a very solid play 2 days ago. If you played him, he was the best play from that game. He was the only play that you needed, and I did that. That was a really good play. I didn't money that slate, but Alu is going to be one of the best plays on the slate. I love, just smash him in there. 7,600. He should be way more expensive. There's no reason why I shouldn't go to him. Sergey at 6K, Jampy at 58. Sonny, all the rest of the Ents players are solid punt options. If I'd have to choose one, I'm going Jampy. He had Sergey had the best game besides Alu yesterday or 2 days ago, but I would go Alu, Jampy, Sergey, and then the other two. I'm not. They're still solid punt options, but they're just not the ones I want to get to. They're all guaranteed. These four players are going to be low owned, so you might want to get to them. OG and Big. I'm favoring the Big side of this one, obviously. Even though Big has been struggling lately, they are still the number one team in the world. But as for the OG side, Alexi B is probably the most intriguing play and it's the most comfortable play for me for OG. $6,200, and he has been on fire lately. We'll go back into his last couple games. 63 against G2 they lost, but at 6K, and then 78 points at 5,800, 63 at 6,200. These are solid enough performances where he marks up to his value, and he could be a solid play for tomorrow. Also going Valde or Mantu for tomorrow could be solid as well. Not really interested in Issa, not really interested in MBK. On to the big side. You got Searson at 9K, Tabson at 88, and Zendari's at 86. They might be the pay-up option for tomorrow. Getting to 2 to 3 of those guys could be the way to go. This series could 100% go all 3 games. And I feel like it will. So if I'm putting a bet down on plus or minus 2.5, I'm going over on the 2.5 rounds. I think this one's going 3. So these players could be solid plays for tomorrow. Granted, they are not getting the rounds not played bonus, but if they go all 3. But I do really, really like the price on Tabson and Zendaris at 88 and 86. Going to be my pay-up options for tomorrow. Tizian's been really, really good lately. 7,200. I don't mind getting to him as well. And then Keto, I'm not really as interested in for the time being. Moving over to the NA game, you got EG and 100 Thieves. And the EG prices are quite nice. Sarek, 84. Breeze is actually going to be the one that I like the most. I like Breeze at 82, Ethan at 78. Those are going to be the 2 plays that I like the most from this EG side. Ethan has just been on fire lately. And so has Tarek. Tarek has also been really, really good. So the 3 in the middle are going to be the way to go. I would go Ethan, Tarek, Breezy, and then Sarek, and then Stan I'm not really too interested in. He's the end game leader. Not really going to get to him. He's not going to have a high rate of success. As for the 100 Thieves side, JKS is always a great option. 7K for him. I do like that price. And I do actually like 100 Thieves in this game. I do think they have a shot. So going after them as a contrarian play, they are going to be lower owned because EG is one of the best teams in North America. And they actually just won ESL 1 Cologne for North America. Sorry. But I think 100 Thieves can pull off the upset. JKS would have to be the main reason why. And then JKM would have to be another reason as well. So going to those 2 will be solid plays. If you want to get to Liaz, Liaz and Azir are probably going to be both less than 5% owned in this contest. I don't see why not trying to get to them. But going after 100 Thieves for value and for leverage could be a solid way to try to make some money tomorrow. And then the last one, Heroic and Algo. Heroic's going to be heavily, heavily owned because Algo is not good. Stavin, Nico, and Tessus would be my top 3 options for him. Not interested in Borup, and then Cannon. I think that the bottom 3 are a little bit too well. I think that Borup and Cannon are a little bit too pricey. Tessus I don't mind at 74, and these 2 I don't mind at 8K. But Heroic's probably going to sweep Algo. We'll look at Algo real quick. If you're going to get to anybody, Fuck You is going to be a decent one, and Gerbai are going to be the only ones I'd be interested in. It's just not a spot I want to get to tomorrow because Heroic's probably just going to sweep, and that means they're probably not going to put up much numbers anyway. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll go ahead real quick and make my actual game picks. Give me Ents in 2. I'm going to make that bold pick right there. Big in 3. Thieves in 3. Heroic in 2. There you go. Those are my picks for tomorrow. Hope you guys do good, and let's make some money.